How Women Have Evolved Through Time by Tiandra Willis. Topics discussed: women's rights, true womanhood, body image, and independence. First, we will start off with women's rights. It started with Mary Wollstonecraft arguing for equality of the sexes in her book, The Vindication of the Rights of Woman, written in 1792. In 1848, the first Women's Rights Convention was held in Rochester, New York, where Amelia Bush becomes the first woman to preside over a meeting attending both men and women. In 1869, the National Women's Suffrage Association is founded by Elizabeth Cady Stanton as president, and the American Women's Suffrage Association is founded by Henry Beecher, also as president. In 1890, NWSA and AWSA merged to form NAWSA, and Wyoming joins the Union as the first state with women's rights to vote. In 1917, members of the National Women's Party picket the White House, and 97 suffrage, including Alice Paul, are arrested and put in jail for obstructing traffic. The women went on a hunger strike to protest the arrest and treatment and were later force-fed. In 1920, Tennessee was the final state to ratify the 19th Amendment because of the last vote, which was Henry Burns. On August 26, 1920, the 19th Amendment is adopted and all women are enfranchised. The next topic of discussion will be true womanhood. Women were thought to be pure to God and to their innocence. Being pure consisted of not going into the degrading world to become corrupt. Women were expected to do daily chores and keep the children well taken care of. If women were to question her role or her beliefs, she would be judged by the society as looked as being crazy. Women were treated with medicine because this act was not considered normal in this time. Body image. Women back in the 20s were known to wear corsets. These corsets showed off the woman's ideal shape, big breasts and a slim waist. All women seem to strive for the Coke bottle shape back in the 20s. Men have influenced how women dress and view themselves for centuries, and men seem to respond better in today's society to celebrities that have lighter skin, long hair, that are slim or fit, and are wearing the latest trends. Women in this generation have been known to use bleaching techniques to lighten their skin and even to undergo surgery to get the ideal body or face. These are some examples of women that went into the bleaching techniques in order to be acceptable in today's society. Independence. Women now in today's world are more liberal. Women have equal opportunities as men, although there are still some concerns, such as women receiving equal pay and not being discriminated against because of their gender. There are way more single-parent homes, majority of them being single mothers. Women now are allowed to be educated and able to work in the same environments as men. Women now are more likely to go to school than men are today. And this concludes our discussion. As you can see, women are extremely different from the 1920s up until now. I hope you liked it and learned something from this. Thank you.